Welcome one and all, I'm Keith, this is Game to Please, and we're back in Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once, our no healing permadeath survival run, here in Nuka World, and we need to jump straight into things because I've already got a rank of Tired, and our new rule set means that whenever I sleep, I need to drop any weapons or armor I used previously, and we've got some good ones. And immediately we picked up complete Wait for Maddox. Okay, well that's pretty nice. I might just go off and do that, but yes. Our weapons, VATS, and wounding, I switched over the scopes on those, so VATS makes a little more sense just getting more VAT shots in there. I am going to take VATS Enhanced for the Gatorclaws. I think that it doesn't make sense to try to run away from Gatorclaws or try to move and reduce the damage that way. But yeah, for the Gatorclaws, I'm just going to get into VATS and take the hit on the chin if I need to. And we just picked up Overtired from lack of sleep. That is what I wanted to avoid. Yes, I need to rush things, but Calmex Silk could be very useful. And yeah, we're sitting on just fatigue and parasites. So requiring more frequent sleep is now turned into probably the worst disease to have, even more than lethargy.
Hey, Maddox.
We've got time a-wasting.
Hey,
Calmex Silk, there we go. Okay, so it's on unsure, and he should have it just in his inventory going forward.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, that will prove useful. Let's get going. So with the VATS Enhanced, reduction of 25% and the 50% reduction with our gear, how many... Oh my gosh. They're so tiny. Can you even see that? I can't even see that, but that's 7 in that small of AP. Okay, I need to do some quick taking a look at this. This is turned into like a 5 action point usage weapon. I think I lost count at 16. Oh, that's glorious. Okay, so we have a lot of VATS capacity. At the very least, we can take a Mirelurk egg omelet after sprinting and then unload on the target pretty effectively. But yeah, we've got to get going. Our goal today is to get through to the Gatorclaws. Now, Safari Adventure, it shouldn't be too much of an issue as long as I can get a long enough run-up with my pistol. The Gatorclaws, it looks like they have about the same amount of health as the Nukalurks, so I'm thinking I shouldn't have too much of an issue taking them down. We took the Nukalurks down just fine, but actually I'm kind of going the wrong way, aren't I? I try to avoid this area because there's more bloodworms over there, but I might be causing an issue trying to get to the Safari Zone this way. Probably would have been better to go around, but time is a-wasting. Let's cross over. But there's bloodworms pretty much between Kitty Kingdom, the bottling plant, and Dry Rock Gulch, and some really nasty cave crickets. Oh, if I had concentrated fire, this would be amazing. Unfortunately, we're just a little too far away. A few more levels and I could rush it, but yeah, we're too far away for that. Can we jump up here at the very least? I'm not sure if the crickets can get to me. Okay, well, let's start out correctly. Let's get a jet fuel and a psycho buff on. Jet fuel, psycho buff, and let's just do some shots. And okay, they're coming at me pretty quickly. Even the scoped weapon is pretty effective on the VATS, but okay, he's coming at me. 74% chance, let's take some shots in there. He's crippled. Torso. Oh, he's only just decided to mutate. Okay, they're running away, they can't get to me up here. Pretty much my one way of dealing with enemies is to get out of their reach when it comes to their melee capacity. Okay, just hit him. You should be able to hit him. Come on. There we go. Okay, hopefully these guys have something for me. But yeah, the wounding, we can just stack a bunch of shots on some enemies. Incendiary. That's actually not the worst thing, but ammo type is unfortunate. Bolstering, I shouldn't even pick that up. And Nocturne. Oh boy. A nocturnal shredding minigun. I mean, it doesn't make sense to grab it. It really doesn't. Okay, dropping the very heavy bolstering. Now, bloodworms are around here. Okay, maybe rather than heading towards the bottling plant, I should just stay on this path over here. Just be ready to sprint. Cavaliers doesn't do anything if you're crouched and you're just walking around, I believe. We've got a Mirelurk, legendary glowing. What am I doing? What am I doing? Get off of the... Wonderful. Very casually sit yourself down between bloodworms and glowing Mirelurks. I think we're good. I think the bloodworms are more between the bottling plant and Kitty Kingdom. So let's just sprint along the way. And hidden brackets are fine. And let's use the nighttime to deal with some Gatorclaws. Yeah, we've got overtired at 1. AP refresh is kind of unfortunate, but between Action Girl and the jet fuel, I think... Let's take a Nuka free, just to help out. Just to make sure that we're as set as we can be. Legendary operators. You guys want to help with anything? You guys want to, like, help me clear out this park, maybe? No, didn't think... Oh. Cito, I'm not sure that I'm going to be of much help. Oh, that's brutal. It should have 150... Oh, that's much better. Okay, I was out of range, apparently, but that's still not great. The belly, we can get it down in just a few shots, but we're dealing with a 150 damage resistance enemy. We're dealing 104 damage, or is it 100 damage resistance and 150 energy resistance? One or the other. I'm losing at least half of my damage, so 50 damage a shot, and it should have somewhere between 500 and 700 health. This is... I need a lot of shots. Okay, I'm going to take it on from afar, get some wounding on there. Come on, Cito, help me out. It's just a normal... Oh, the bleeding is barely doing anything. Okay. I'm terrified. I'm very terrified. Cito. Yeah, Cito, we need to talk.
Cito see you kill monster. You friend?
A very terrified friend, but sure.
Sure.
Help Cito stop monsters?
Sure thing.
Of course. I'll help.
Cito happy you help.
Okay, let's get going. I have limited time. Gatorclaws. This is going to be a problem. Lots of leather if I need it. Ooh, that value is actually not great weight to value, but... No, I don't have the carrying capacity. But I do. Fine, I'll take it. Putting on my correct gear because I do not want to have to run around, take hits from these guys. I want to stand my ground and just shoot them. So, Cito will be my guard until I actually get going. Let's get the berry mentats on right now. I didn't look up exactly where all the enemies are and make a list, but I feel like I could figure it out with some berry mentats. Should be fine. So yes, one right over there. We just need to put ourselves far enough away in vats and try to get... Oh... This is not going to go well. Actually... Ouch! They throw rocks, and that was 29 damage right there. Oh, that's really bad. And the limb condition. Ouch! Oh, that's really bad. I knew that that was going to be an issue, but I thought that that would be a little more time in between them actually doing it. I need to get Adamantium Skeleton up as quickly as possible. Taking a rank of Endurance, get some health back. 2 points into Adamantium Skeleton, but we don't have the third until we're level 30. Ooh, this could be really nasty. Yeah, health added, that's the endurance that increases our max health, so we've lost the same base health, but the health that we've lost is now a smaller percentage. Oh, this could be really nasty. I'm going to start jetting all of these guys. Have to take them down before they can throw some rocks at me. Otherwise, if I lose my limb condition before I get the 3rd rank of adamantium skeleton, I will have no aiming. I will have... It will just be a very big problem. Okay, Gatorclaw meat. Might as well take it. Let's get inside here. That's brutal. 29 damage out of nowhere. Okay, let's get going. I'm thirsty. I need to talk to some gorillas. Got a holotape to listen to.
Somebody, anybody, find my passcode or Dr. Hines. Shut down the replicator before it's too late.
Okay, talk to Cito again because we
So
have a
it
start
seems
at
like
least.
The Gatorclaws, or the monsters, are coming from an animal cloning facility.
Cito help.
And you are an optional, so sorry you can't.
No. Stay with your family. I've got this.
Cito stay.
So yeah, Cito is going to stay and we need to go. So going forward, we need to make sure Barry Mentats is always on, make sure that we've got as much damage, and Jet ready. Overtired is back already, of course. But yeah, we've got our first destination in the center. We've already cleared out a way, so we should be fine. Let's just hurry along. 29 damage. More damage than, well, I didn't take any damage last part. I thought I was going to take a lot of damage last part, but here we are. So, let's avoid getting any more rocks thrown at us. Okay, he's right there. Same situation. I mean, the belly is doing good work, but the rest of it is just really bad. If he was just laying down, I'd feel pretty good about being able to get him down before he got up, but yeah, I might need to take a Med-X just to help with the damage resistance a little bit in case things go wrong again. We're at least now at 50 damage resistance as opposed to 25. Pathetic as that is. And I did say something about the Calmex Silk being useful here. Let's just take it. Might as well. And very dehydrated. Okay, lots of water. Let's get through this as quickly as possible. Okay, one more jet. Oh, 4 times sneak attack is quite nice. Okay, that will be our game plan. Just completely overkill the enemies as much as possible. And if I remember right, then we need to go somewhere else. Manifesto, investigate door terminal. So next is go check with Cito again. I'm pretty sure that I'd be able to just go straight there, I think, but let's go talk with Cito, just to be sure. And running back the way I came. Should be safe still. And back to Cito.
Angry Anaconda? We find that, and we can find his passcode to get into the cloning facility.
Sound like name of snake.
Giant metal snake. Let's go there. Fill everything on. That's good. Pay attention to when that goes off. And let's find our best path. Usually I just jetpack straight across, but these days I'm a little less capable when it comes to flying. And we've got bloodworms over there. I'm guessing bloodworms. And now this is terrifying. I have to use the bridges and sidewalks like a normal person. Okay, we're going to sneak up on this person. Gatorclaw. Take a jet and quickly... Oh, that sneak attack is wonderful. Okay. Just make it through here as quickly as possible. Check on the hidden brackets when you can. Oh. Take him out. Sneak attacks. Powerful gun we've got going on. Let's keep going on our way. And yeah, Gatorclaw over here. Multiple. I always get a rad storm around here. And I wonder if it's going to come again. Feels like it is. Jet, and another one. You don't notice me, you don't notice me. Okay. All good there. And, ooh, rads. Definitely rads over there. I wonder if it's just a weather trigger that it automatically has you get a weather trigger right there. I am down purified water like crazy. Okay. That's unfortunate. I need to...
Lock's
oh, right. I
really
need to
strong.
go up above. Because I don't have expert lockpicking this time. And it should just be in here. And plenty of bottles. Each one of these will become a thing of water. Or 1/3 of a thing of water I can use. And grab that. Still not... okay. I apparently overestimated the amount of radiation those barrels were going to be giving because I did not need to take any Rad-X whatsoever. Okay, back to the big triangle house and killing some Gatorclaws along the way if we can. We'll have to kill them eventually. And we've got one in the middle. Could be one over there. There's ant swarms as well. Keep an eye out. Should be good. Quick shots, and we're good there. I'm gonna hate having to actually go into the maze there. Oh, and this is nasty. Don't do it. Gatorclaw, you're so mean. Oh, Bramala! It's coming straight at me. And the Gatorclaw's pissed. Okay, Jet, don't mess around with the Gatorclaw. I'm shooting it in its tail, and it's probably really pissed. Okay, there we go. That's that Gatorclaw. We don't need to kill the ants. Just keep moving. Do not stop. We are definitely on a time limit, and we've got limited water to the point where we won't be able to free up all of our chems if they run out. If they run out. We've run out already. That is a fast 8 minutes. Okay, get in here. Get going. Might as well pick up the Nuka Rush recipe. And we still have our Calmex and Berry Mentats, but let's re-up Psycho Buff at the very least. Just to make sure we're getting that damage. And we've got still just lethargy. And I knew that was going to happen. Oof. More Gatorclaws, but the damage bonus from Calmex Silk is very nice. Okay. We're still good. And just keep moving down. We're going to have to face some more Gatorclaws in close quarters. I think back-to-back Jet is the way to go. Is he going to walk around? Belly. Oh, it's a big one. Albino. Use the Jet. Don't hit him in the tail if you can deal with it. Okay. Powerful, powerful sneak attacks. Powerful Psycho. Good gunslinger. All of that is working out very well. Let's turn this place off. Okay, so the Gatorclaws that were created to protect the facility ended up not protecting the facility, and we're going to need to be quick about it here. Okay, did I get him? He still had his target over the head there. Okay, we're at 16 out of 21 already. Pretty good. And I honestly forget how safe it is to go out that way, so weary from lack of sleep. Oh, it's all piling on. 10mm rounds. I need more than 9. Thank you very much. have to be quick. Everything is time and speed running this, but also making sure that you remember that it's a YOLO run and you can't really take a hit from these guys. Let's get ourselves back up as much as we can. Take a nuka-free. And peckish from food is the least of my worries. In fact, something I should probably do more often. I'm going to take a few iguanas, but then I'm actually going to take a grilled nuka-lurk and help with my AP a little bit. Now that we've got lethargy again. Now that's a lot of things happening. Keep track of it all. Psycho Buff, Caffeinated, Nuka-Free, Med-X, Rad-X, Calm-X. Lots of X's. Let's finish up, deal with some Gatorclaws. And as the sun rises, we've got a few enemies to deal with. Luckily, they're marked on my map. The one pretty much in the center area, one in the maze,
Attention,
one inside the reptile house,
if you've lost your hidden cappy glasses,
looks
additional
like
pairs can be purchased
one,
from any
oh,
souvenir
one with the
stand
bear and one
any
just
of
in a
our
cage.
parks.
Or in a pool. I forget exactly. Yeah. The one I'm worried about most is, well, the bear and the maze. Let's just say that I don't trust myself close quarters, but this one over here, I don't think I want to use jet. Ooh, just shoot him several times. We still have... Uh-oh, Rad-X is worn off. Actually, Rad-X lasts a lot less time than Calm-X Silk. Okay, we're still good for a few more minutes. Don't know if I want to take another Calm-X Silk. Oh, he's right there. This is definitely going to be jet territory. I don't know which way to go. I always just use my jetpack. I don't know how many times I've said that, but jetpacks are so useful when you're trying to kill these enemies. Med-X has worn off. Good. I'm literally going the wrong way in the maze. It should have been right, shouldn't have it. Terrifying. Terrifying. Okay, there he is. He'll be right around the corner like a... Ugh. Jetting. Okay. I mean, these guys can just throw rocks and do like 30 damage, so I think I'm justified. Now, how do I get out of here? Not that way. Apparently this way. And just jump on the hedge, and... So we've got one in the bear cave, one in the pool. I think that should be fine. Let's just cross over here. And yeah, one in the reptile house. Deal with him. Wasting a lot of resources here. Luckily, you're just sitting on the ground. Okay, the initial bit was scary, obviously, where we took damage from the second Gatorclaw we ran into, but since then, with our extra damage and not underestimating them, doing plenty of VATs, yeah, this has been at least manageable. I think we're still good. And he's going to get out of the pool. Still have Calm-X Silk, Psycho Buff. Thirsty from lack of water. That's fine. Okay. He hopped out pretty quickly. One more to go. One more, and the Gatorclaws are taken care of. We can tell Sito the good news. And weary from lack of sleep again. Let's enter with a full action bar. Well, as full as it can be. Bring some more water. Haven't needed to use the Mirelurk egg omelets, thankfully. But jump in here. It should be bear versus... Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, it's a legendary Yogwite. He's gonna just defeat the Gatorclaw for me, right? Just kill it, and then... There we go. Good job, bear. Good job. Wonderful, wonderful job. Definitely not going to poke the bear. Okay, we should be clear of enemies, but have to still be careful about it. I know there's some random, like, rad pups and ants and various bugs, maybe bloodworms. I don't know Nuka World as well as I should have. Like, the Calmex Silk thing. Danger. Danger. Why danger? Why? Where? Why? I hate being in danger and caution and not knowing why. Who did I piss off? Okay, it's back into caution at least. Maybe it's an automatic trigger from the bear. I don't know. I'm definitely going to just wait outside until caution fades. Let the world outside remember that there was no issues whatsoever. So now I go inside the primate house. Okay. Now we have to deal with Sito's family.
New friend done? How Sito thank new friend?
You can give me a baseball pat. Oh, Calmex Silk is worn off. Yeah, they need to leave, unfortunately. I'm not going to bother with the yellow.
Listen, Sito. You and your family have to get out of here.
Sito sad, but Sito understand. Here, new friend take. Thank you, new friend.
And we've got Sito's shiny slugger. If we could use it, I would, but unfortunately, it is guaranteed. Okay, let's assign and get going. Clearly and hidden. Let's assign this place to, understandably enough, the pack, because, well, the pack, animals, how could you not assign this place to the pack?
We're happy to announce
usually
that
I
the first
just
10 guests to arrive at the Berry the Bear show will receive a plush berry to
Jetpack
take
up
home.
here, but this works too. There we go. So yes, the pack gets this place, and looks like we've leveled up. Effectively. Yeah, that was a little tense, especially after that first hit. But Calmex Silk, the sneak attacks, our psycho buff, and that damage increase all makes it so it wasn't too bad in the long run. We've even got, yeah, plenty of carry weight. I do enjoy only having really tiny little guns and only having a couple of them, because it makes it so I can actually carry a bunch of stuff home. But yeah, let's actually consider going to sleep. We need to, yeah, undo this weariness. We're going to say goodbye to the adrenaline again, unfortunately. Okay, so what's next? We need to sleep, but then I think it'll be the Galactic Zone. I should probably familiarize myself with all of the different... Okay, operator's just chilling, walking about, that's fine. Makes me feel at least a little safer. But yeah, I feel like I need to quickly familiarize myself with the Star Core locations, and then we'll jump into the Galactic Zone after a bit of a nap. So yeah, with the Galactic Zone, clearly we'll need to shut down as many of the tougher robots as possible, but also we need to be very clear to shut down the ones that can actually find us really quickly. Now, iBots, they're weak enough that I can deal with them, but the Mr. Frothy, Mr. Fizzies, any of the things that fly around quickly and can do massive amounts of damage are what I'm going to need to be shutting down. I won't have jetpacks again, and the Galactic Zone is one of the best places to do it because you can essentially sweep around the outside, destroying all of the robots. But yeah, let's step away for just a little bit. I'm going to need to gather myself. It also means it's time to, just as quickly as it came, as quickly as it will go, we're going to have to say goodbye to some really good apparel. I used my VATS Enhanced probably when I shouldn't have. I thought I was going to need to be in VATS, and I clearly didn't need to be. I just needed to be using a ton of jet. That is painful. We're going to put the VATS Enhanced and the Wounding Advance down, and all of our gear. But I need to get some errands done. I need to get as much water set up because my water supply is dangerously low, and there's only so much at the market that I can buy. We're at 6 purified water. That is just not enough. The next round of weapons I'll be taking out to the Galactic Zone, I think Troubleshooter's Boosted Fiery Laser Pistol. That is an obvious 202 damage and plus 50% versus the robots. Hopefully I can do things in one shot. I think also I need to take out the Nocturnal Advanced 10mm. I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to get to the night. So the Nocturnal will be useful, getting the extra damage. I will need it. There's going to be a lot of robots that can return fire quickly. So if I go inside a place and decide to take a shot at an enemy and then try to hide, they could find me really quickly and start taking shots. I'm going to need to, indoors, take enemies out very effectively, very quickly. The extra damage there will be useful. I don't think I can take a single shot, then hide, get my sneak meter back to hidden. That leaves the nimble 10mm auto pistol and penetrating maximized laser pistol for the Kitty Kingdom if I go straight into that. There's just not a lot of choices. I should have brought Ghoul Slayers if I had picked one up, but I don't think I was picking them up. So I'm going to just run around, do some errands, and then we'll probably take a rest. But I need to step away for actual real-life errands right now. And we're back after a quick turkey break and a lot of errands to do, so let's jump right into it. I think a quick little montage will get the job done. Well, it's finally happened. We are incapacitated. -4 agility, AP refresh -75%. Cannot run. Luck -3, strength -6. Yeah, it is not a happy situation over here. So it might just be time to actually go off to the Galactic Zone. After a whole lot of prep, it would have been nice to be able to accomplish a little bit more. I wanted to work on my armor, I wanted to make sure my guns are tip-top shape, and of course there is still more loot around, more bottles, more things that I'd be able to get the most out of, but this is just a little bit silly, having to walk around. There aren't many runs where I get to the point I'm incapacitated. Usually exhausted and blurry vision is enough for me to go find a bed, but there's a first time for everything. Okay, one quick Nuka Grape. We need to go grab just a few fiber optics for just a last little bit of improvement. Check on any leather that might still be around. And we've got fiber optics in the microscopes we've been buying. Okay, a little more work on my inventory, but just wanted to go through the aid that I've been picking up. We've got more Calmix Silk from Maddox. We've got a lot of dirty water. We can make 25 purified water out of that, but we've also been buying up purified water left, right, and center. A lot of Nuka-Cola, obviously, at Nuka World. Who would have thought? Purified water at 38, so we're actually sitting pretty nicely. Radix at 83, and somehow our caps, well, we keep on selling stuff, thankfully, but yeah, we're still above 10,000, which surprised me. We are pretty much out of the various ammo types that we've been picking up. Most everything has been sold. Our tool chest, everything that we've gone through and can no longer use. Let's work on some stuff as night falls. And apparently not enough fiber optics. For some reason I thought I had one more. Okay, 2 water down, and I think we are finally ready to sleep. And unfortunately, as you can see, it's pretty much nighttime, the time that I wanted to go out. So that means we need to actually, yeah, sleep quite a while. Okay, so if I sleep 24 hours, that is just a little too much. So maybe we should get to about 7 o'clock maybe tomorrow evening. And that would allow me to do some last minute prep work, get into the Galactic Zone, and actually I won't really need the 10mm at its best for quite some time. Let's give ourselves a little extra time to, yeah, work around the outside with the troubleshooter's laser. I think the 10mm will be used for indoor activities. So something like that. We can always wait a little bit, even though that brings on more tiredness and whatnot because of our fatigue. Okay, and there we go. For a second I was still moving slowly. Incapacitated is no longer a thing. Somehow we still are being affected by our gazelle steak. Let's get some water. And yeah, lethargy, fatigue, parasites all still with us, unfortunately. But I think we need to get moving immediately. For our two weapons, the Nocturnal Advance, not going to be effective for at least a little bit. And then the Troubleshooters, that is... it's lost a lot of its damage. That's for sure. I was probably under the effects of Psycho, but even then it would have been at least 160. What is... Okay, well, I guess we're just not dealing as much damage to the robots as I thought I was. Now, I'd say Purified Water at 35 is enough, and we'll have a few things to help us along. Crispy Cave Cricket does give us that energy resistance. We're going to have Gatorclaw Steak for plus agility, Grilled Nuclear for plus AP. I think maybe just a little bit of rad resistance in the background. And we have picked up a level up. Let's go with the last rank of Adamantium Skeleton. Because the Gatorclaw taught me a lesson that my limb condition needs to stay at half. Half my limb condition is more than enough of a scare for me. Now, the Galactic Zone, there are a lot of star cores that should be easy enough. I've already picked up the ones outside the Galactic Zone that I would want to have with me. What is it? The junkyard, that's something that I can go without. I'm going to have a couple more crispy cave crickets. What a tongue twister that is. And a few more gazelle steaks. I'm going to make sure that I have... And a lot more bottles over here, in fact. I've picked up every single bottle, but I've been storing them at random places, and I forgot that this was one of those places. So yes, our dirty water supply, it's at 75. It could go a lot higher. That is fine. I think we're ready. Okay, so this is not going to be useful for a little bit. Let's stick to the laser pistol. It should be pretty effective against robots with that plus 50% damage. But yeah, the Galactic Zone, this is going to get tricky pretty quickly. And things like Mr. Fizzy's over here, they are going to be pretty nasty. Eyebots are something that I can take out pretty quickly, and doing little shots against me shouldn't be too much of an issue. But it's the fast-moving Mr. Fizzy's that are unfortunate. Laser turrets, eyebots, and nothing legendary quite yet. This might have been too close to Fizztop, even if they were going to be legendary on the outside, but let's start by taking a few of these guys out. And because the robots do not seek cover whatsoever, they move up on you really quickly. Yeah, that's what I expected there. Head exactly to where you were, and then start patrolling. Okay, we need to be ready. We need to have all of our toys on. Maybe a Calmex Silk is a little early. I'm going to get the crispy cave crickets, Gatorclaw steak, grilled nuclear, a jet fuel is probably early, an orange mentats, I have 9 of them. I'm going to get my vats up, and Psycho Buff, screw it, a single Radix, and get my purified water up. Okay. Okay, these are good vat shots. I like my perception. Let's take a look at that quick like. So we've got all of this, all of that. We've lost our debuffs for the most part. a fatigue, parasites, lethargy, that's fine. But yeah, the special sitting at 11 perception and 10 agility, pretty good. But as usual, there's going to be plenty of enemies around. And the longer it takes for us to take them down, the longer it's going to be for us to waste just... Yep, we've got Mr. Frothy. I thought these guys were called Mr. Fizzies. Well, he's not a legendary, so no explosions there. Oh, wait, Mr. Fizzy, Mr. Frothy. I think I've listened to enough Mini a True Nerd that I got the Mr. Fizzies and Frothies just backwards, since he doesn't like to call them Mr. Frothies. Call them what they want to be called. Yeah, no legendary enemies yet, because the mod makes any enemy that's able to be legendary into an enemy that is legendary, but yeah, these guys do not have legendary variants. Problem is, we're not going to be sneaky as much as I'd like to be. I am not wearing my apparel, am I not? I just realized, yep, that's something. And I don't need to take this yet. I can start making another set for when I get to Automatron. Troubleshooters, welded raider, right arm. I should have left that around. That's 5 weight that I'm carrying around that I don't need to. Okay, make sure that we're actually prepared. Oh, these VAT shots are amazing. Okay, displace every single time you fire, even if you're going to lure them into just shooting them again. Displace a little bit. I just want to take these shots. 92, take him out. Still in caution, though. Okay, just more and more. If they're coming in and we don't see another one, it might just be... Yeah, it might just be out of range. Laser turrets or slow-moving enemies. But we are definitely freaking them out. Clear out the little guys. Make a ruckus. And then we'll be able to move around a little more safely. Okay, turrets are chill again. Another Mr. Frothy. And that didn't work whatsoever. Okay, the Frothy is not coming. Where the heck did he get himself to? Okay, there he is. Oh my gosh, these shots are amazing. I want more perception more often. And again with the poor shot. Okay, it's hitting something there. Let's just back off. Okay, just try to shoot his arm. Does the job. Okay, Protectron Guardian. But it's a Protectron that's normal, even though it's just a normal Protectron, if that makes sense. Oh! Yikes, that was not a lot of damage. That might have been another body shot. Just slowly work your way through the dangerous robots. Okay. Couple turrets we can get from here. If you can shoot it, might as well shoot it. Apparently that didn't work, so let's shoot it again. There's probably an Eyebot down there or other turrets, so I won't worry too much. And we've got a Frothy up there. Okay, so we're getting to be in the area that I like to, well, avoid, first of all. The theater is kind of scary for me. I do not like the theater. I'm going to try to avoid... Ooh. Stay away from the defenders if you can. Okay. He did not go down in 2 shots. He went down in several more shots than 2. Remember what happened with the Gatorclaw. Expect the worst. No, instead, I like to bypass the theater and... Ooh, it's an Eyebot. Just get him out now. They will come after me effectively, but I can hop over things better than they can, hopefully. Yeah, it's a maze here in the Galactic Zone. Usually I like to, as I've said before, get on a jetpack, get on a wall outside, and then just take pot shots at all the random little guys inside. Make it so it's nice and safe to get around to the various attractions. that is not what's happening today. Okay, Frothy right there, Frothy over there. I might need to be quick about it. There might be another one right around the corner. Honestly, a Berry Mentats might be better. Okay, so we've got a Berry Mentats, and we've got a... yeah, and there was one right around the corner, as I thought. Instead, let's let that guy chill out, get away from those guys, and go up a different direction.
Remember to redeem all your prize tickets at the Nuka-Cade before
And take him out. Okay, this is a lot better. We'll be able to see enemies around the corners, especially when I don't exactly remember where all the enemies are. Very useful. And the turrets are particularly nasty in these situations. Okay, that didn't work whatsoever. Times like this, I wish I had... shoot him! Okay, the lasers are just making laser noises. Haven't had to use a jet yet, but I'm getting a little tempted. Okay, let's consider why we're not doing full damage to these guys with a jet. Why did that... I hit him, right? I definitely hit him. Okay, whatever. I mean, these lasers could tear me to shreds. But, peek around the corner, take a peek at them, and it's a Frothy hit, the one that we're not going to hit the sign. There we go. Okay, we are taking on enemies just fine, but things are pretty close when it comes to, yeah, how they could deal some damage if I start missing shots. Luckily, my perception, being boosted this high, is pretty effective. And we can see them around the corner with Berry Mentats, and we have at least enough of that for now. Take the Radex, though. We need to start gathering star cores. We're clearing out the outside just fine, but yeah, we need to start making our way to a few star cores. A few of these areas have, locks on them, but I think we just get around these areas. And yeah, once we hop up, no issue there. We've got a star core in the corner over here. There's a few star cores just scattered about right around the control area. And okay, it's our first legendary. The other one is probably going to... okay, I just heard everything fall over. It was a little terrifying. Sounded like a robot. And that's just a normal one. Okay, so this guy's going to need multiple shots, but at the same time, I always hit their head. I really need to focus on getting the body shots. I'm going to just take a jet. Okay. He's gonna blow up. You do your thing. This jet is gonna take a while to... oh. That was faster than I expected. Okay, everything's worn off at once. That was not a lot of part to get through. Honestly, it might be a good shot just to be up here. Never mind, not whatsoever. Okay, we should still have a little bit of radiation resistance. Let's get a roasted bloodworm on, rad resist. And that brings our total defenses up to a little pathetic, but that's fine. Get the other Protectron out. Were you completely protected? Yes, you were. You were protected from the other Protectron. A few shots. Another shot. And he shot me in VATS. How much was that? Okay. Not bad. It would have only done 15 damage, 16 damage or so. Assassin's Combat Rifle. Okay, well, not applicable right now, but will be down the line. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. The random robots with my, what is it, 74 energy resistance. That's not too bad right there. Of course, troubleshooters brings it down quite a bit, 75% down from the get-go. Okay, random, Ibot. Let's take them out. Shouldn't be too easy for them to get to me, but I'm gonna close the door all the same. I think I need to keep up the berry mentats. This is very useful knowing exactly where the enemies are. But while we're here, we might as well, investigate the mainframe, deal with our first set of star cores. One in here as well. And we need to just stick a few in here. Let's see how many we have. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have any more? Yeah, we only have 6. And we can start doing a few things. Repairing the mainframe, 6 out of 20. And since we have 6 out of 20, that is pretty good so far. We can do a selective shutdown already. So, iBots, they can find you really quickly, but they're going to do very, very little damage. And the Nukatrons, they are pretty beefy. I am not getting enough damage off on them with my laser. I might actually shut down the Nukatrons. But I'm going to be going indoors, and the handies are going to be everywhere. And if they're handies, then that means they're legendary. Maybe the handies are the right idea. I think Nukatrons are more of an outdoor thing anyway. Okay, handies have been shut down. And we're just a couple away from the next. Yeah, let's just be up here. They shouldn't be able to get to me. Oh, the frothies are taken down. I thought that the frothies were different than the handies. And I'm not going to complain. I'm going to complain that I'm in caution, though. Is it an iBot just wandering about?
Nothing there after all.
The Mr. Okay, the Mr. Frothian there isn't dealt with, but these guys are. It's a little strange game. Okay, apparently I can't hit save my life. Yeah, just because you're pointing at the target doesn't mean you're hitting the target. I just want to keep clearing out the outside. That Mr. Frothy. Take out this Mr. Frothy. And the other one is none the wiser. I'm gonna just take a few shots in case. Okay, there we go. A few turrets. And I'm not messing around with that. Yeah, the star core locked behind advanced, but I think there is the employees only novice that has the key. Yes, it does. That's one more star core. And getting through these outside areas pretty effectively. A quick 2 shots and no return fire, so let's finish them off. 114 experience for a laser turret. Those must be some beefy laser turrets. And another one. Okay, iBot, you can go down. I think it's getting to be long enough into the nighttime. Yeah, it's almost 12 already. We need to start making our way through some areas indoors where we have to use our 10mm pistol. We can clear out more outside. That'll be fine. And Berry Mentats hopefully is still active, but I think, yeah, we need to re-up a few things once we get inside Vault-Tec Among the Stars. Future Keith here, saying that the episode was getting on a bit and we just need to cut it in too. The Galactic Zone, more dangerous than I give it credit for. The more danger, the more I talk because I'm nervous, and therefore, yes, the more there is just to edit down. So therefore, sitting at over 50 minutes already and a whole lot left in the Galactic Zone, so that will be for later. But until then, I've been Keith, this has been Game to Please with Fallout 4, Legends Only Live Once. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, farewell.